Hello everyone, my name is Philip. I am a filmmaker and today I'm going to be playing and reacting to the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. I'm going to be sharing my perspective from the film side, but also my views as a lifelong Final Fantasy fan. So let's get right into it, let's do this. This is my second channel. My main channel has over 100,000 subscribers. Okay, so we have a abridged version of the opening from before. Now, like I said in my opening analysis, one of the main things here that's so impressive from a filmmaking standpoint is a term called mise en scène. It's French. And it essentially means all the parts that make up a scene. Oh, look at her. As we said, the green in her eyes and the green of the live stream, it's like representing nature. Everything else is drab, everything else is dead in the city, and she is just full of life. She has flowers on her that are alive. We witnessed the dead flowers, the withered flowers before. And there's that One-Winged Angel lyrics, man. Ardent rage, burning within. That doesn't make you uneasy. It's a flower thrust into this concrete jungle. Anyway, a big part of mise en scène is lighting, but it makes up everything. It's the costume, it's the makeup, it's the lighting, it's the set design, it's the presentation, it's everything that goes into a scene, as you'll see in this zoom out shot right here. They've established such a look, and it's the color gradation, it's the lighting choice of that green, that sort of cyan hue, and the reason it's so iconic, you remember it because they're such masters of mise en scène. It gets me every time. To see it on a screen that I'm playing now is just, it's too much. It's impossible not to get emotional. I'm sorry. And like I said, you can see the slums down there. It's insane. But this is what I love. So we get the zoom out. We get the establishment of an entire scale of a massive city. And then it does the reverse. It brings us back down into the underbelly of the city. It's like something is awry here with those One-Winged Angel lyrics, right? And then we're seeing what is awry. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more analysis. There's my boy Barrett. It's a friggin' Triceratops, like I said. This is what we said, right? He's not revealing his eyes, he's not revealing his eyes, and then you see them. Why do they hold back? Because they glow like that. Such a good reveal. It's like, why isn't he looking at the... Ooh, okay. This guy's almost not human. I can't believe it. I'm gonna control Cloud now. So smooth. I can kick cones. Or even this red glow off the train is lighting up his face. All right, look at the form, look at the striations, look at the vascularity. This is what I'm talking about from a cinematic perspective. They did the nice little nod to the fans of even starting the camera in the same exact pre-rendered background shot. That's what you're looking at right now. Except now I can move the camera. And it's just such a cool way to start the game. And I really hope they continue to do that throughout this entire experience, is they give you that pre-rendered shot, whether it be in a cutscene where they cut away once just to like establish that memory and cash in on that nostalgia. I think it'd be so cool, man. Again, Nobu is just on steroids, man. You can hear one of his best pieces, opening bombing mission, pumping, but it has been enhanced. It's on the juice. Die.
Nice and easy. Don't think so.
Cloud is now level 7. Oh man, I hit him so hard, he returned to the life stream. Do you see that? He became one with the planet, possibly deceased. It's unclear. A nice nod to the fans of that level 7. A really cool touch is at the beginning of Final Fantasy VII, he turns to level 7. And man, they've put in that level of detail. The interplay of the lighting it's so well done. This looks like a real train station, man. It looks like NYC. Looks like London. Oh, yeah, they really got Cloud's demeanor down from the original too. Oh, you poor soul. Oh, the slow-mo. Oh my god. All right, what do we got? I just drilled him into oblivion. I am mind blown, dude. Look at this cinematic. All right, so it's going super slow-mo. Like from a cinematic standpoint, I would estimate about 1,000 frames per second. This is insanity. Look at it, the sparks, the particle effects. Yeah, this is what I mean by cinematic intention. Oh! It's always a great part of fictional worlds where you get these fake advertisements. Hair tonic for astonishingly radiant and spiky hair. So, right, so even for the film nerds like me and camera nerds, we have the Shinra camera. Wait a second, Benora White. Benora White. But where have I heard this? Somebody tell me in the comments. The trains are coming in, man. The MH43. Like, dude, these little details, man. Screw you, Shinra. Even your wet floor signs. Did you hear his scream of agony as I unleashed hellfire upon him? Clear icicle. Mineral water. That's awesome. Also a reference to Icicle Inn the snow part of this world. I love it, dude. Given that we played this 23 years ago as children, there's this nostalgia sort of memory that's going to clash with what we're experiencing now. And it was like we were playing with Lego figures. They're actually more beautified, and they've sort of increased the resonance of these memories. So when we play this, it not only has to match the current staple of filmmaking that has been set, gaming that has been set, but it also has to match the bar that was raised by that childhood imagination so long ago. And not only recreating, but expanding. Gideon Emery as Biggs. And this guy's from Breaking Bad. Poor Wedge, he just wants a friend. She's like, he's pretty good to look at too. He's like, silence. I mentioned mise en scène earlier. This feels exactly like this part in the original when we were trying to open up this door. Not interested. Oh man, that's right out of the game too. I love it.
You better be worth the money, Merc.
Oh, the iconic shot. Because it's one of the first full motion video scenes that happens in a video game, is right when you go through that gate, it pans up and it becomes full motion, and it's like, whoa, it's this cool thing, even though it's Lego Cloud. And to see it as a callback in the same angle, again, they're doing it, man. They keep establishing the pre-rendered background angles with these camera moves, and I'm here for it. It is so nice. We got the ATB. Yeah, look at this slow-mo, dude. 1,000 frames per second. It's probably 1,000. It actually might be a little bit less. It's probably like 480 frames per second. Again, if I was to guess. So how sick would it be if in the full game, when you're walking around with Aerith, you come across the sick guy, and she's like, "This guy is sick," and then Cloud's like, "What?" She's just like, "Ah, nothing. Sorry, I got a little confused there." Oh man, it's so good. I love how I use the sword too. I'm getting Berserk vibes. All right, I'm going Punisher mode. Let's try this out. Oh, he goes straight up Sephiroth in Punisher mode. I'll tell you what I'm most excited for is Tifa, as everybody on Earth is, right? Because with Tifa, these stance changes, man, can you imagine? In combo game and stuff. Look at this. Is that with classic mode, you can actually play the game. All of the attacking and blocking and dodging is automated, just like the original game, until you get the ATB charge, and then you can just choose your ATB. This is literally FF7. People with disabilities can enjoy this game. Oh, God. Dude, the physics. Oh, God, he's twitching. Oh, God. The humanity. Oh, man. All right, let's continue on. Again, look at these little things that you don't really think about. But look at the steam coming out, like, and how it interplays with the lighting. It's so well done. Again, this is the iconic sort of T-section where we have later the boss fight and everything.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
Yeah, John Eric Bentley has this awesome, like, commanding voice. So what I always got from Barry is he has this, like, preacher, because he's always preaching about, like, the planet. We have to save the planet, man. It's draining the planet's life, man. He's so passionate. So he has those vibes. And, like, man, when he pulls out that commanding voice, it is just, it's amazing. Yeah, Brianna White, she's so cool. Oh, God, the sparks, man. Look at this. And look at, like, the physics are on point. He's bouncing off the ground. We have a rendition of Nobuo's, finally, the battle theme, man. I love it. Yeah, Advent Children, the problem with it was Nomura wanted to do a cool little short of Cloud, just kind of like reflecting a couple years later, thinking about Aerith, thinking about Zack, or having trouble moving on. This is a really cool character study. And then, of course, they were like, what's that? You want to make a Final Fantasy VII movie? Oh, let's make it a movie. And he's like, what? I didn't really want to. So, boom. And then we have Advent Children and the whole compilation. So, Don Corneo's actual death in the original game is so epic. He does not die in Wall Market. He survives and sends you to the Rancor pit, which is awesome. But his actual death is so epic. Do you guys remember when it happens? Man, that sound design, too. Again, from a cinematic standpoint. Like, it's such a simple thing like a potion, right? It's such a satisfying sound. It feels like you're drinking something. It feels like you're taking it in. It's refreshing. But also, it's an important audio cue. So you're going to be in the midst of battle. It's like, wait, did that potion go off? Oh, okay, I heard that sound. It did. Sound design, Square Enix, always on point. HJ with 100 bits. There you go. And that one's 664, not story time. The story's pretty simple. There was a snowstorm, and I'm an idiot. And I was like, let's go out and work out in the snowstorm naked. For kingdom and glory. About the IQ level of that guy when I ran out. Probably much lower, let's be honest. Okay, how's my girl doing? Okay. She is waifu, though. Who is your FF7 waifu? Let me know in the comments. There can only be one. Don't you go listen everybody.
So
oh my God.
Tifa, right? It's
Oh.
not really my my business, but
Oh, she's trying to see if I'm single. Sorry, not Tifa, his waifu. I relate the most to Tifa by far in this game. Here we go, it's Heidegger, the yahahaing son of a bitch. Here he is. Oh, look at President Sherry, just disinterested, doesn't even care. Doesn't even care to speak.
Is the lifeblood of our
She's like,
planet bleeds green.
yeah, he rants all the time. No, he did not say that. Get help.
just bear with him for me, would you?
You know what? Look at him. He's so like, he's so enthusiastic. He's like, Martin Heidegger was a Nazi philosopher. Are you serious? Wow. This is what he wanted FF15 to be originally, man. It was supposed to be switching the characters on the fly between the 4 boys and everything. I'm so glad he finally got to put it in this game. They went from this epic militaristic theme, the opening bombing mission, to this just like low foreboding theme. And it works so well with this lighting. Again, what they're establishing is something is awry, man. Something's wrong. Now we know we're being watched by President Shinra and Heidegger. So like we are at a disadvantage, a massive disadvantage. They know we're coming. I'm a natural at knocking down cones, girl. Should see what else I can knock down, like these things. They just put this here for playtime. Cardboard box destruction. Where's Snake? Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake! Oh, heck yeah, it's weak to it. Stagger. Oh, okay, so it's Stagger, similar to FF13. Yeah, FF13 gets way too much hate, by the way. Dude, I was able to tell Barrett right there to do Thunder, and then switch to Cloud before he even cast Thunder. Ah, it's so good. I had the rare and weird, I'm actually grateful for experience of playing 8 before 7, because 8 is notorious, like, not received as well as 7 because it followed up 7, and it was very different. But that's why I love the Final Fantasy makers, man, is they're never just like, all right, let's cash in and make a bunch of money and remake 7, essentially, because everybody loves it. It's like, no, we're doing something totally different because we're artists. Screw you guys. It's going to be a love story. Only, in fact. And here's a bunch of new mechanics to go with it. Boom. I respect their artistic integrity. Like, they could have just made FF7 2, whatever, back then. Man, set design, by the way. So, when lighting a set in real life, you have to light it so it can expose to the camera aperture, ISO, and shutter speed. So, in this case, we have these beautiful LEDs on the ground that are shining upwards at this perfect angle to light the characters' faces, right? This is a very, like, film set design choice. But the cool thing is, for a game where I can move the camera everywhere, I can actually see these lights. So on a set, you can kind of hide them away so they're a little less conspicuous. But in this case, I see everything, and I can move the camera and like go right up to them if I want. So they've made it so it actually kind of makes sense for a real-world environment too. But it also lights the characters' faces. Right? So in a work environment, if you're a Shinra worker, like, you don't need nice face lighting. What are you taking, a selfie or something when you're going through this hallway? But they've like cleverly designed it so it achieves both, and that right there is just another layer, man. Menu design is awesome in this game. It's very modern. It looks like a mix of Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3. Very nice. Makes sense, of course. Nomura directed both of those games. Oh, he didn't. He directed half of one of the games anyway. Look at the size of Barrett compared to Cloud. He actually is a Triceratops. Yeah, very clean menu. Very nice.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn.
That's such nice dialogue. The cool thing is, I remember being at my cousin's house. I was probably in 3rd grade, and we saw the ending of this game out of context. No idea what's going on. I remember there was a swear word. I was very excited. I was very upset by it. And there was Sephiroth. There was all kinds of crazy stuff happening. It looked like the world was ending. It was madness. Like, Tifa recommended him. That's the only reason he's trusting this guy. Cinematic language, man. Music. You hear that? You hear it? That's those chosen by the planet, my friend. Sephiroth's theme. We saw the black bird flying over Midgar in the opening.
What about the timer?
Guard Scorpion, baby! Song! How about less lit from you? Alright, so you gotta attack him in his hiney. It's such a cinematic battle though. It's like all over the place. I like it. Oh! Limit Break! Look, it's the rainbow color! Just like the original game. Yo, it's just like the old game. Like, this feels like a Dark Souls first boss, and I love it, dude. Even the music, like, the music's evolving. It's getting more desperate. Dude, I can't believe the amount of dialogue, though. It's amazing. Oh, you can target individual body parts and stuff. This is really cool. I just broke his front leg off and he like exploded and staggered. Oh, it's over. It's over. Limit break. Cross slash, baby. Finish him. Finish him. Oh my god. I got him a cross slash. Cloud is now level 8. Dude, if that's not cinematic, way to finish it, I don't know what is, man. Again, like, look at the environmental destruction that happened because of that fight. It really gives you a sense of, he's shooting missiles. It's destroying the entire environment. Another different, more urgent rendition, a different arrangement of opening bombing mission. It sounds like a mixture of the song Hurry Up from the original OST with the opening bombing mission.
We'll link up over there. Look after
Okay, so Barrett put a little trust in Cloud right there. I like that.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Oh, dude, I love that. Like, it's such a human thing to say.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us the way out of here.
He doesn't like Cloud, but he knows he can fight now. Look at me just slicing through this guy's flesh in slow motion. But yeah, that was boss fight number 1. Like, how epic is this game gonna get? That was amazing. Ridiculously high expectations. I won't lie to you. And it's exceeding them. Still. So the main thing I was afraid of, and I was a little bit skeptical about, was like, how the hell are you gonna nail that atmosphere of the original? The mood, the atmosphere, just that feeling, which we all know. That's why it's so iconic. We can't really explain it. And this is it, man. It's doing it. More impatient. All right. So there's the bomb. Okay, so we got the guys watching on camera.
Sir.
Oh my god. Again, expanding on the original story. The bomb that Barrett had, like, dude, they don't have a lot of money. You can Barrett hire Cloud. It was this little, like, bang. And it, like, broke the reactor's, like, one little pipe. So we're seeing a similar thing to Sector 7, where, dude, Heidegger just got the go-ahead from President Shinra to destroy it themselves to make Avalanche the scapegoat and create propaganda. Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty
That
cool.
actually was awesome. It's raining down hell on, like, innocent citizens, man. I'm so mind blown right now. Ah, there she is. Okay. No. Oh my god, there he is. Oh man. I think this game actually cured my illness. The combat has a real cadence to it. There's a tempo, there's a cadence to it. It's like a dance. Like, I cast Cure on Cloud, or I cast Thunder with Barrett. I want to jump over to Cloud, put him in Punisher mode, get that ATB charge, and then come back. It's so cool because it's dynamic, it's exciting, the camera moves are there. It feels like some crazy one-shot wonder in a movie or something. It's super important for me as someone who loves film, and I'm always thinking about this sort of thing, like I'm literally angling the camera in cool places as I play games because I think it's fun. It's such a rich system. Like, if I was to do it, this is the sort of nonsense I'd be putting in here, and I would think it's like incredibly self-indulgent and no one would like it, and it's in there. And that says a lot. Like, it finally feels like they got it. It's the mix of the old with the new. It's a better, much better version of FF15 with Kingdom Hearts. So that's why I think it has that weight, it has that sort of crunchiness to it. I can wrap my hands around it, which didn't exist in 15 as much. It was there at times, but just not as much. And Kingdom Hearts 3, very floaty, awesome, but a little bit too floaty. Like, they merged that FF10 feel. FF13, there's the stagger system, which is such a good mechanic of 13. It's so satisfying to get it. FF15, the amazing battle system. Obviously FF7, FF6 perfecting ATB. Just mwah, FF6, perfect ATB. It's just like everything's coming together, and they finally did the thing that they couldn't ever quite get. We get rewarded for our knowledge and our, being a fan, but we get the true reward is the new experience. It's so cool. The voice direction's there, man. Like, he has that preacher vibe, he has that insanely powerful voice when it comes out. It's so cool, but then he can be chill. Erica Lindbeck as Jessie is just knocking it out of the park, man. Like, she comes across as, like, playful and, like, cute, but also snarky. She's like calling you a dummy and stuff, which I love. She's a person, and I love that. She's not just like a Hey, I'm Jesse, the Lego the Lego person from the old game, you know. Thank you so much for watching. This is my second channel. My main channel has over 100,000 subscribers. You're wondering what my film projects are? Check out the main channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. I'm so happy you're enjoying my, ranting and rambling. Let me know in the comments your favorite Final Fantasy VII character.